Hey guys and girls, and welcome to a brand new pickup video. Alright, it's been a couple of months since my last pickup video. I've not picked up a great deal, but I've got a nice variety of stuff, and I've got one big thing which I'm going to be showing at the end. So yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's get started. First thing I've got is a Dreamcast game, and that is Fur Fighters. Now, I did have this on the PlayStation 2, but I couldn't get around the backwards method of controlling your character and looking around, because obviously let's just get this as an example, you got obviously this stick here to move around and strafe, whereas this stick you can look around with that stick. On the PlayStation 2 of Fur Fighters, those are reversed, so you're kind of holding it. Well, you kind of want to hold it like that, which is kind of what I ended up doing, and it just didn't work out. I couldn't control it normally. I couldn't do it like that way or anything like that. So I was just like, and you can't really change the control methods to be more comfortable on PlayStation 2. So yeah, I actually sold the PlayStation 2 version of Fur Fighters, and I opted for the Dreamcast original instead, because you can change the control system so that you can use the face buttons to look around, and obviously you can use the single analog stick on the Dreamcast controller to move about. So yeah, I haven't actually played this version yet, so I'll probably get around to it at some point. Right, next up we've got a couple of PS1 games. One was given to me and the other one was, well, obviously bought. The one was given to me is 40 Winks. Now, I know this recently, probably not too recently, but recently enough anyway, got a release finally on the N64, because I know that was developed up to a point and then cancelled, but it's since been picked back up again and released for the platform. But yeah, I got the PlayStation 1 version. This is actually originally my missus's copy, but she didn't want it for whatever reason. I think she was just offloading a load of games she's probably not likely to play anymore. So yeah, as a result, I got 40 Winks. I'm not entirely too sure what it's all about. I mean, it says here, fight as a ninja, transform into a robot or a monster, fight skeletons, spiders and aliens, battle with robots, dinosaurs and zombies. Dangerous dream-filled 3D adventure game. Everything is out to get you. Okay, so it kind of looks like fun, I think, probably, but I'll have to play it at some point to work that one out. Right, next up, this is a game that I've been after for a little while now. So I saw it on eBay. You know, it was a nice price. So I thought, you know, I'll get it whilst it's still kind of cheap, because I get a feeling this is probably going to be one of those games that might rise in price. I'm not sure, but that is Incredible Crisis. I was originally going to get either the Japanese or American version of this, simply because NTSC over PAL, especially unoptimized PAL, but I saw the front cover of this and I was like, that is so cool. I actually have to get this version, because the Japanese and American versions, they have the same cover with like yellow background and a guy with, you know, explosion coming out the top of his head. But this looks absolutely bonkers, and I think it kind of shows you what you're in for with the game. And it's like, I haven't seen much gameplay of this. I mean, it does look like the absolute bonkers gameplay that I go for, and just kind of looking at the cover, it kind of reminds me of, where is it? There it is. Just move the train out of the way. Kind of reminds me a little bit, just on the front cover alone, of Kung Fu Rider. I mean, you kind of get the same kind of madcap feeling from the two games. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to playing Incredible Crisis. Right, next up is a PlayStation 4 game. Now, this is a long-running series which I have been collecting, but I've only just started playing number 2, so it'll take me a while to get to this one. And that is Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, and this is the Essence of Art edition, which is actually really cool. So, the case itself, it's actually this really nice velvety feeling kind of art book. So we just open it up there. You obviously got the disc there, which is all well and good. It's oh, that's just one fat page. So yeah, we've got some really nice artwork going on here, which is really cool. So I'm a big fan of this art book. You know, I'll probably look at this book every once in a while, because it's really cool. So like I said, I've been playing, just started playing Yakuza 2. So what I'm going to do as far as the Yakuza series is concerned is that I'm going to be going through the original series all the way up to Yakuza 6. And I'm going to go back to Yakuza 0, which I don't think I have. I'm not sure. But no. But then I'm going to restart the series with Yakuza 0, and then play Yakuza Kiwami 2 and 1. I was going to say 1 and 2, but for some reason I was thinking of 2 and 3, but there's no such thing as Kiwami 3. So yeah, there's that. I do need to probably pick up the Yakuza collection at some point, because I refuse to pay full price for the digital only version of Yakuza 5. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. Right, next up are a couple of accessories for my Mega Drive Mini. I thought to myself, I saw them in CX, they were rather cheap, so I thought, why not? I'll pick both of them up. So the first one is the 6-button arcade pad. I really like this because I do like the 6-button pad that came with my Mega Drive Mini, but the only trouble with it is it's only slightly smaller than what we got here in the West. I do love the feel of this pad, and it's got a really nice kind of matte feel versus the very smooth feel of the original 6-button controller. I've got my I got the 6-button controller that came with the Mega Drive Mini, the Japanese version anyway. As you can see, there is a very subtle size difference. I mean, using this pad doesn't detract from the gameplay at all, and sometimes I don't even feel how small it is, but playing with this pad, I can definitely feel it in the palms of my hands. So it actually has a really good feel to it, and of course it's the actual same size as the original 6-button pad, which I don't know if I have to hand. I can't seem to find it. At least it's not in my immediate vision anyway of my little box of controllers. But yeah, this is actually really good. So quite pleased I picked that up, and it was cheap as well. It was only £10, which is like, oh okay, I'll pick that up then. It's really cheap. And the second accessory I got for the Mega Drive Mini, oh look, it's another 6-button pad. they were both there. We think they were probably unwanted Christmas present, because the Mega Drive Mini was there as well in their little glass cabinet along with these two. But obviously I don't really need the European Mega Drive Mini, because I've got my Japanese one as well. I'll probably get that at some point in the future, like for cheap or whatever. But yeah, I couldn't resist paying like a tenner each for these pads, And to be honest, I'm gonna want like a couple of controllers anyway. Right. Finally, we come to the end already. How about that? Yeah, it's time for my big purchase. And those of you that follow me on Twitter already know what this is. But for those of you that don't, I got myself finally a Nintendo Switch. This is the enhanced Nintendo Switch, the HAC-0001-01. So this has got the improved processor, which as a result doesn't drain the battery as much. So it's got essentially an improved battery as well. But I think it's the same battery, it's just got an improved processor. But yeah, I actually bought this as a well done present for me actually passing my driving test. I mean, it's quite expensive. I mean, the Switches are still quite expensive anyway, and as you can see, I got the neon Joy-Cons there. You can see I've got my little Switch just there. I'm actually really loving it at the moment. And you guys probably just saw on one of the icons there that I got a game with the Switch as well. And obviously I wanted to pick a game that was, gonna last me a while. A game that I know has a history of previous games being good. And of course that was Mario Odyssey, Yeah, Switch games, let's be honest, they are quite expensive, especially the cartridge games. So, I thought to myself, if I'm going to buy one game, at least I've got to make sure it's a good game and make sure it's going to last. And, you really can't go wrong with 3D Mario games. They are built very well, they play very well, and so far I'm actually really enjoying this. I do love the kind of open world nature of it. You're free to roam and explore at your will and find whatever moons you want in whatever order. yeah, I mean, this cost me, how much did it? Yeah, this was a lot of money. This cost me 45 quid. So yeah, Switch games are very expensive. So yeah, and I didn't want to buy ports of games that are already on the PS4 and Xbox, like what, I don't know, Doom and, you know, Crash Bandicoot, that kind of thing, because I've already got them for the PS4. And I definitely wasn't going to buy any Wii U ports, because I'm not paying full price for games that I'm very likely to have on the Wii U anyway, and I enjoy on the Wii U. So, you know, I'm probably not going to be buying any Wii U ports for the Switch, at least any time soon anyway. I'll probably be like, I don't know, closer to a decade before I even probably think about start buying them, unless they're like super cheap. But yeah, I'm not supporting the Wii U ports on the Switch. You know, I supported the Wii U. I'm not going to do it for the Switch. So there was actually one more thing that I did buy for the Wii U, just to make playing Mario Odyssey a little bit more comfortable, and that's this little controller right here. I mean, it's not got the Amiibo scanner on the right stick, and it's got no HD rumble on that, but it still functions as, you know, a proper nice controller. You know, it kind of feels better than having the Joy-Cons in the dog ear controller. So yeah, guys, that's about it for my pickups video. I honestly don't know when the next one will be, because I've with changes in my life and what have you, I've got to be a bit more sensible with my money now. So yeah, until next time, guys, so thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ta-ra.